Before we get started, Jax, Stapleton, and Jazzy would like to say just how sad they are that the Abuelo's Mexican restaurant in East Wichita has closed. Even as a chain, they adored Abuelo's and especially loved the excellent service and staff. If you know their favorite waiter, Damon, please let him know. The ladies would like to get in touch. He can message the show to reconnect.
We know times are tough right now for many of our family, friends, and podcast viewers. We urge everyone to support local businesses and chains with local staff whenever possible.
And please keep making food donations to caring centers, blessing boxes, food pantries, and more. No one should go hungry in our community, or anywhere else for that matter. Welcome to Unfiltered with Jax and Stapleton. Today, Jax shares a funny story she found online about a call-in radio show and the shittiest date ever. Unfiltered is coming to you from Studio 1224 in 3, 2, 1.
It's time for the calm and the crazy train. Even when they disagree, besties they remain. So buckle up, grab a coffee, a smoothie or a beer. Jackson Stapleton Unfiltered is finally here. Coming to you from 1224 in 3. Coming to you in 2. Straight, always real raw fun. Coming to you from Studio 1224. Unfiltered has begun. Unfiltered has begun.
What's up? What up? Stapleton. Jax. Oh my gosh, I don't think you know. Do you know how to rap?
Of course I know how to rap.
All right, bring it.
My name is Sherry. I'm kind of hairy. They think I'm a fairy.
They know you're a fairy.
When Riley was younger, she had a rap. I'll have to have her do it. But it was like, they call her Sherry. She's kind of hairy. And it like goes.
She is a
fairy.
fairy.
And it was like, she was like little.
It's not like they think she's a fairy.
No, I don't think she said.
What are you doing?
Sometimes she eats
recording.
a cherry. I don't know why I just moved that. So anyway,
you're gonna get yelled
I'll
at.
have Riley. We'll have to record her doing that.
So a friend of mine had talked about me watching this TikTok.
Are you going to talk about?
Yeah, so, I think that this is kind of really bizarre.
It's freaking crazy.
It's very nuts. Like, yeah. So from what I understand, there was.
So was there a video? Because Jax actually just played it for me. So was it just audio?
This was just this wasn't anything that you could get out of.
So you couldn't see the girl.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why my phone was dimming, but anyways, is it recording all right?
Do we need to check it out?
Let's check it out.
Check it out.
I kick it with the beat until I come and drop the hammer. Kick it with these Looney Tunes until I drop the ammo. I swear to God, this part is so much more than you can handle. Drop a beat, drop a beat, drop a beat, drop a beat. I kick it with the beat until I come and drop the hammer. Kick it with these Looney Tunes until I drop the ammo. I swear to God, this part is so much more than you can handle. Drop a beat, drop a beat, drop a beat, drop a beat.
Okay, so we're back. We're good. We're working. Everything's streaming just fine. It looks like the video is doing just fine.
Looking good.
So,
looking good.
Yeah, dude, I totally, a friend of mine sent me a story. And I kind of talked a little bit about it with you of what this story was that was on TikTok. It was quite interesting. I'm telling you. So there was this couple, this guy and a girl, they were dating, and I don't know that they were dating or how long they had been dating. It sounded like it was very, very brand new dating. They went out to dinner. They were having a good time, had some drinks, enjoying their night out. Apparently, the night ended. It was time to go to his place, whatever. They went to his place. So she was in a position to where I think she felt like she needed to shower. She needed to take a shower.
I would not feel comfortable saying, hey, I need to take a shower.
If it was something that was
a third date, you don't
maybe,
know each other
if we know each other really well, of course I would if I was dating somebody, a long time. But
anyways, 3 dates?
I don't know. So she was taking a shower and she got done and whatever. And once she got done, she crawled in the bed. And once she crawled in the bed, he was already asleep. Dude was already asleep.
Or was he acting asleep?
No, he was asleep.
He was asleep.
So apparently the next day, everything was fine and whatever, and she left and whatever. Well, they had been dating for a while. Little while, like 3 dates, 4 dates, whatever.
So he didn't talk, he just fell asleep. They got up the next morning, went on their way, and was...
my apologies. It is cold in here, and my nose is running. It's either heat
or cold.
in here.
But we're going to work on it.
But, yeah, so she never heard from him again.
After 3 days.
He totally ghosted her. He ghosted her.
Wow.
So no explanation, no nothing, whatever. Well, apparently there was some kind of radio station of some sort, and don't know which one, whatever. They were talking about relationships and ghosting and whatever, and she had called in, and she was bitching about this guy that she was dating, and he ended up ghosting her, and she doesn't know why.
So she called into the radio station, and they're like, hey.
And she's like, I don't know why, whatever.
I want to confront this guy.
Yeah. So the radio station decided to call and kind of tap in to see why he ended up ghosting her. And
did he know she was the one sitting there?
He didn't know that she was on the phone at the time. He was just like, basically that, he didn't call her back anymore. And I don't know, like the in-depth story of what he ended up telling him, but I think she tapped in because she was like, you ghosted me. And he's like, something, there was an argument of some sort. So with the argument, she's like, I want you to tell him why you ghosted me because everything was going fine and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you really want me to tell them why I ghosted you? And she was like, yes, I want you to tell them everything. And he went into the story of saying that he had stepped into the bathroom while she was taking a shower. And he was, I don't know exactly if he said what he was doing in there or whatever, but he did see her kind of squatting a little bit in the shower. She had opened the shower door because she had shit in her hand.
She bent down in the shower.
She took a shit while she was showering.
In her hand.
Uh-huh.
While she was in the shower.
Yes. So he was just grossed out. And he said it just totally grossed me out. And there was no fucking way that he was going to, it turned him off, completely off. And she was like, I don't understand, this is normal.
Normal?
I washed my hands.
You still got shit under your nails.
I don't know if anybody knows that this is normal, but is this really fucking normal?
She really thought it was normal to shit in your hand while you're in the shower. And it's not just a shit. You're in the shower, it is steamy shit.
Yeah, it's steamy shit, all right. I would not even feel clean in the shower.
I would feel...
After doing that. I wouldn't. Like, that's the place you get clean.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to
dookie
take
in the
a
shower.
Yeah, no, like she didn't dookie on the floor.
But
she dookied in her hand.
She thought it was normal.
She thought it was
and
normal.
And the toilet was right there.
And the toilet was right there.
I wouldn't have let her get out of bed.
I don't know.
Or in bed. I would have been like, you need to get your shit, no pun intended, out of my house.
I would have never let anybody stay the night.
Oh,
but
my
apparently
God.
he was fake sleeping because he didn't want to have anything to do with it. But you're right. I would have said, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Get your shit and get out. Yeah. I don't ever want to see you again. So he was actually being kind of respectful by not saying anything and just being like, I'm ghosting you.
Yeah, like I'm done. That is fucking disgusting. He probably told all his friends and everything, but...
And let me say something, because we had talked about me being ghosted before. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because I took a shit in the shower. I promise you that did not happen.
I think it's because you didn't wear underwear. But anyways, the thing that I think what threw me off about that story is that she said it was normal. Is that normal for her, or is that normal for people?
I don't do it. I would never do that.
What if you found out like one of your
normal
friends was doing that? Like, what if you found out your girlfriend was doing that?
As much as my girlfriend talks about pooping and shitting.
Why does she talk about that?
I don't know. She
what
just
is wrong
does.
With her?
And I'm like, I don't want to know. And she'll be like, I had to take a shit. I shouldn't say too much, but it's like, I mean, I'm glad she's comfortable to tell me, yes, I had to go to the bathroom.
There's just some things that you just don't talk about. I mean, I personally would be turned off, in my opinion.
Is it normal? Is it normal? Do you guys go out there
to brag about it? What are you talking about?
Is it normal?
Is it normal to shit in your hand?
Are we the ones that are not normal?
I would honestly think, taking my hand here, if I were to take a shit, it would have to be a perfect swirl, right? Or it had a lot of pebbles, and definitely not a bam bam, because a bam bam would overlap, and that would be disgusting. God forsake.
You have to be pretty confident to shit in your hand.
Yeah,
you have to
know
your shit.
Come to think of it, it probably was normal for her because she knows her shit. She knows that it would fit in her hand. I don't know.
I never would know what I'm getting from one day to the next.
I never know either.
You just, and the toilet is 3 feet from you.
Thanks for calling Unfiltered with Jax and Stapleton. Do you have any shitty date stories to share?
Yes, I actually do. One time, I was on a date with a certain podcaster. We were having a great time eating lunch in my kitchen. And then, all of a sudden, my date put her hands close to her butt. She then cupped a fart and released it in my face. I was absolutely shocked, and so was she, especially since she had been weird about farting in front of one another up until that point. I couldn't believe it, but I couldn't help but burst into laughter. She turned several shades of red while we both laughed until we cried. The best part is that she can't even deny it happened. I got it on camera and, of course, posted it to TikTok. The proof is in the pudding. No pun intended.
You just got red. Your face is. Sherry, what'd you just do?
I just cupped the fart and put it in her face.
This is new level romance.
Wow. So yeah.
Oh,
isn't that crazy?
That is disgusting. Like,
I just can't even imagine dating somebody like that, dude. I can't imagine at all. I would ghost.
Yeah.
But when you were talking about how people talk about like poop and stuff, like, no, let's talk about a different subject. We talk about a movie, a show, something you learned interesting, something to stimulate my mind.
Scooter takes photos.
No.
I've known people to do that.
I have known people to do that as well.
And then they're like, and then they send it to other people and they compare.
I remember one time when I was one of my ex-girlfriends said, come into the restroom. And I'm like, no. And they're like, you've got to see this. And I'm like, no, I am not coming in there. No. You've got to come in here. And I went in there for the purpose of to get it over with. A fucker was so fucking long. Like, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it stuck out of the water
Dude,
long?
yeah.
You know, and there's times you're like, oh my God, I wish I could share that with somebody, but I never would.
No.
Oh.
Your personal stuff is like your personal stuff. But here's the deal, dude. Like, you are sharing a whole lot, too. You've been sharing a lot of personal things. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Like, seriously, people take that for what it's worth, I guess you can say.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow. And she just thought it was normal. Who taught her to do that?
I don't know. She had to come from somebody.
Like, just shit in the shower. Just take it and put it. Like, somebody in her life.
I know that if I have to go and I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to go
first.
And then I'm going to take a
first
shower.
So you can clean up the situation. Clean and clean again.
Right. You clean when you get off the toilet, though.
Yeah.
You don't, like, take a dookie and then go into the shower and not wipe yourself.
Oh, God.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. No.
I can't even believe we're talking about this.
Wow.
Listen, and even when I am seeing someone, like, that is, you do you, boo. You do you.
Oh, you're telling me too much.
I don't need to know what you're doing in there. You just wipe
your
that
thing,
mess
just keep
when
it
you
clean.
leave.
And I will look at your fingernails when you come out of the toilet.
Oh my God, the cutest thing is going on around in TikTok where parents are asking their kids to go get toilet paper for them when they're in the bathroom. And they end up, like, when the kid is handing it over, they'll, like, touch him with chocolate pudding. And it looks
Oh,
like
my
food.
God.
And the kids die. Oh, my God. It is so hilarious how they like, look down and they're, like, either they'll cry, they'll do the gag.
A gag, for sure.
Even young kids, like 1.5 to 2 years old that really doesn't know a whole lot. There was one that he was about.
Nothing's more fun to watch a gagger.
Right.
That is just the
there was
way
one
people
time
gag.
where
Oh my
the kid handed it to his dad, and then he had the stuff on him, the kid, and the kid was like, and the dad went,
oh, I was gonna say you like it. Oh man,
the kid about died.
Oh my
laughing,
God,
like not laughing, gagging, shall I say?
Oh my God. So I was. Now I have a story to tell you, and it's going to be a poop story. So I wasn't feeling good one morning, and I was driving to work, and it was when I was driving Riley's car, and so I'm driving, and I was like 20 minutes from work.
Yeah.
I was away from any store or anything.
Yeah.
And you know when your stomach you get those cramps.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh. And I'm driving, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. And I'm like, oh God, I'm not going to make it. So I pulled off into the road. I went on this dirt road. And I was like, you know, when you're sweating and you have the cramps,
really
and it's gonna,
sure,
you're going to not, it's bad. So I get out of the car and I pull off and I open the door. And so I was taking down my pants. And as I'm going to lean, like hide in the car, it was like, fuck.
Oh my God.
It was explosion. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. So I get where I'm kind of sitting on the door where I can lean up on it. And there is shit. It was like a fucking sprinkler on the weeds and everything. I was just like, oh my God. And I'm like, it was horrible. And I'm like, I don't have anything to wipe with.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't wear underwear. I don't wear underwear.
Oh, shit. No,
so then the only thing I have
Oh, no.
is my insurance card.
What?
My insurance card that has the paper that I printed off.
Like registration?
I had the registration too, but I thought that would be harder to
So, okay,
get
papers
to-
from your insurance proving that you had insurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a whole piece of paper.
Yeah.
I had nothing else, and I
Yeah.
was not going to pull up my pants with a dirty
Oh,
bun.
my God. No, you didn't. Dude, how did just one piece of paper work?
I did the best I could. I did the best I could with the situation I was in. Okay?
Sure.
Not ideal. Would have been great to be at a
You should always
at a
keep
toilet.
Kleenex in your
Um,
car.
I should, but it was, So anyway, I look and there's just shit everywhere. I didn't get any on my pants. I cleaned it up.
You think you did.
And then I have the piece of paper.
What did you do with the paper? You litter? Did you litter?
And you know what? What's on the piece of paper? Not just shit, but my name and my freaking address.
Oh boy! But guess what? The good news is no one would have picked that up, dude.
No.
You know why? Because it had
shit
all over
all
it.
over. But I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like, I don't litter. But I was like, oh my God, my name's on it, my address, and I'm like, I don't care. I mean, I was just like,
I think when people get like that, they really, truly just don't care,
It
and that's
was-
understandable.
but-
you're in a lot of pain.
oh, it
and
was,
a
and I
lot.
was, it would have been right up to the head, my top of my head if I would have just let that. So, and then the car's coming, and I'm like, oh my
no.
God, this is horrible. And I'm sure they could see the door open with my feet. I was just like,
I mean, I've had people like I've stopped the car so someone can sit on the ledge
to pee. Yeah, this
but
was
not to take a
dire. This was
dookie.
like, I'm gonna be late for work. I'm gonna shit my pants. What am I gonna do? And so anyway, I did the
for
best I
work.
could, and I did litter, but and it had my name and address on it, which was just
Oh
wonderful.
my God.
Made it to work, cleaned it up, but it was such, yeah, it was like a fucking sprinkler, and it was just.
But the
Oh
bottom
my
line
God.
is this: we are all human.
Why did I use my sock?
That's
I
a
should have
good
used
question.
my sock. I didn't even think about that.
Thank God you wear socks.
I do wear socks. I could have been a
Protection,
yeah,
right
could
there.
have done that.
Could have done that, but you could put your hand in that sock and
Yep. Oh my God.
look this. Oh
Have you
my
ever
God.
had that? The other worst
Use
time
both
was
sides.
was when I was in Vegas. That was horrible.
You
that
had
was
a
the
restroom
worst.
close
But,
by.
and this happened after the Vegas thing.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it did?
Yes,
So it was
it was
that
after.
recent?
Yeah, it
Dude,
was
that
after.
was last year.
Was it?
We went to Vegas last year.
Oh, so it was before the Vegas thing.
Okay.
Okay. But
Yeah.
that was another situation. But have you ever had that just where you're like,
I've
oh
had
my God.
stomach aches like
But
that.
you've never had to
where-
like shit
I've
out in the
never had
woods
to
or anything?
know. Oh.
Yeah,
I did. One time when we were going hiking, and it was like a big hike, and we were going to a water hole, and they said that it was only a mile away. And it was like, okay, it's just a mile. We were walking, hiking, and some of them were carrying like coolers and shit because we were going to stay at this watering hole forever. And I got so sick from that walk because it was more than a mile. It was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles further up than where we were told. And the heat was just pounding.
Oh, man.
So it was all the heat related, everything. So as soon as we got to the watering hole, we put stuff down. I'm like, listen, I gotta go. So I actually went up the hill. I dug a hole, and I took a shit.
Did you hit the hole?
Yeah,
What did you dig the hole with your hands?
of course. At least I was
like,
polite.
Like when dogs shit and they go, foo, foo, cover it?
At least I had everything that I needed, though.
Did you have toilet
to
paper?
take care. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we had everything.
Oh
with
my
us.
God.
But still, I mean,
It-
when it hits.
Oh, it's
like it hit enough to where I was like, this whole. Oh yeah, that was good enough. Put a rock over it, call it good.
Oh my
Things
God.
happen though. I mean, people go
Man,
through all kinds of things.
But I mean, yeah, that's. Oh, you just. I don't even like. Like when you wipe, do you look?
Oh yeah.
You do.
I do. Do you not?
No,
I know
I
a friend
do,
of yours
but
that
there's
does
time-
not.
like,
An
I don't
ex-friend of yours that does not look.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm like, how are you? You feel that confident enough to where
You gotta
you're
make
good.
sure you get it all.
Like, I honestly can admit to say I don't feel confident enough. I'm going to check because I am a clean freak. So, yeah, I mean, there's some people that don't look. Why?
You have to, but it's like you never know what you're going to get, and you're like, oh.
Because you think that was what we were taught when we were younger? How did we know we had to look?
You would think it would just be common sense.
Gotta check yourself.
You got to check to make sure you got it all.
Oh no.
But when you go and you wipe and there's nothing there, you're like, yes!
Yes, that's the best.
Winner!
It was a clean.
Got a clean cut.
Oh my God, the subject.
Oh, wow. So how did that conversation end with the girl? Was she just like, it's normal? And then they're like, well, okay.
Yeah, I don't know
This
how
is
it
so-and-so
really
signing
ended,
off.
but I just find that it was
Oh,
interesting
wow.
that she found that it was normal. No, it's not normal.
So is it normal?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Is it normal?
Is it normal to shit
Yeah.
in your hand
I don't know
while
that
you're
anybody
taking
out
a
there would
shower?
truly admit that it is normal and they've done it all the time. Like this is
Yeah,
something
nobody's
I do
gonna-
all the time.
But for her to say that she
is
honestly,
normal.
to bring it up like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
she thought it was normal.
She thought it was normal. Now we're just gonna let you sit on that one.
Oh, man.
No pun intended. Anyways, I think we've talked enough back to back on some things, so we're going to tie this up
Oh
right
my
now
God.
and leave it where it needs to be left. And hope that you guys have a great rest of your week and stuff. Be good, be kind, help people when you can, and that's something that we always focus on. So until next time. Peace out.
Deuces.
Thanks for watching today's episode of Unfiltered with Jackson Stapleton, starring, well, you know the drill. Produced by Jazzy and not taped in front of a live audience or from a shower.